Have you ever stopped to think that the same company meant to protect and promote your favorite group might actually be the one holding them back? If you're a K-pop fan, stay tuned. What you're about to hear might shock you. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because today we're talking about one of the most controversial and heartbreaking topics in K-pop right now. Is NewJeans being humiliated by their own company? Captivating visuals and addictive songs. They were hailed as the future of K-pop, a group that broke stereotypes and brought back authenticity and simplicity to an industry obsessed with overproduction. But behind that success, there are signs that not everything is as perfect as it seems. In fact, there's growing concern among fans that the very people in charge of managing and supporting NewJeans, HYBE and ADOR, might be making decisions that harm rather than help the group's long-term career. Let's start with one of the biggest red flags: poorly planned promotions and conflicting schedules. Many fans noticed that some of NewJeans' comebacks were released at the same time as major acts under the same company. That means NewJeans was forced to compete for attention, building its identity. This kind of internal competition isn't just careless, it's dangerous. Marketing experts in South Korea have repeatedly pointed out how overlapping releases can split audiences, reduce streaming performance, and hurt brand value. Yet, despite all the warning signs, HYBE and ADOR continued to push overlapping promotions that directly affected NewJeans' visibility. Then there's the issue of lack of proper support during major events and award shows. On multiple occasions, fans observed that NewJeans attended high-profile ceremonies or international showcases with minimal preparation or visible company backing. Whether it was inadequate media coverage, poor stage coordination, or weak logistics, these details made a difference. While fans worked tirelessly online to promote the girls, the agencies appeared to do little to amplify their reach. Members in stressful situations. These are the kinds of mistakes that can seriously damage an artist's image, and they shouldn't happen to one of the biggest rookie sensations in K-pop. Public image. In several interviews and public appearances, NewJeans members showed their natural charm and sincerity, yet sometimes they were placed in uncomfortable situations where company representatives failed to protect them from negative press or online misunderstandings. A poorly worded headline, an out-of-context clip, small details like these can explode online and generate hate. When a company doesn't step up to defend its artists or clarify false narratives, it's not just negligence, it's a betrayal of trust between management and talent. Let's also talk about digital releases and exclusive content. While other groups under the same label received expensive marketing campaigns, interactive fan events, and consistent promotional pushes, NewJeans projects often seemed underfunded or rushed. Some music videos didn't get the same level of exposure, and their streaming promotions were noticeably weaker compared to other HYBE acts. Fans began questioning whether the label truly believed in NewJeans' potential. In a market as fast-moving and competitive as K-pop, every teaser, every hashtag, every piece of visual content matters. Ignoring these details is like sabotaging your own artist, intentionally or not. Then comes the issue of social media management. These days, a group's connection with their fandom depends heavily on digital engagement. Timely posts, behind-the-scenes content, and consistent updates are essential for keeping fans emotionally invested. Yet some of NewJeans' key announcements were posted late, without translation or without the right promotional boost. While other artists from the same company received prime positioning, paid ads, and curated campaigns, this inconsistency in promotion creates the impression that NewJeans isn't being prioritized, and that's a painful realization for fans who've supported the group since day one. Adding to this, there are rumors of unequal treatment and internal pressure. Insider reports and fan observations suggest that the group has been forced to handle an intense schedule, often with limited creative control. Some decisions, like sudden appearances or collaborations that didn't align with the group's image, raised eyebrows within the fandom. When a company prioritizes quick profit over an artist's mental and emotional well-being, it's no longer just mismanagement. It becomes humiliation masked as business strategy. Financial imbalance is another topic that can't be ignored. Compared to other groups under the same umbrella, NewJeans sometimes performs with noticeably simpler stage designs, fewer costume changes, and less visual production value. Fans quickly notice the contrast. How can one of K-pop's most successful and globally relevant girl groups not receive the same level of investment as their peers? This difference doesn't go unnoticed. It creates frustration, disappointment, and the sense that the girls are being undervalued despite their massive success. There's also the psychological pressure. The members of NewJeans are young, still developing as artists and individuals, yet they're expected to perform perfectly and maintain composure even when the company's planning fails them. They've proven time and again their professionalism, but it's clear that the responsibility to carry the team often falls on their shoulders alone. When a company benefits from that hard work while providing minimal support, that's exploitation in disguise. And still, despite all this chaos, NewJeans continues to rise. They continue to chart globally. Their songs go viral and their fandom keeps growing. That's the most telling part. Their success isn't coming because of company support, but often in spite of it. So if you truly support NewJeans, share this video, drop your opinion in the comments, and keep speaking up. Fans have more power than they realize, and your voice can push companies to treat artists better. NewJeans deserves respect, transparency, and genuine support, not to be sidelined or humiliated by the very system that benefits from their talent. Their rise to fame proves they have what it takes to lead the next generation of K-pop, but they shouldn't have to do it while fighting their own management. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of K-pop, because here we talk about the things others are afraid to say. NewJeans deserves recognition, freedom, and a company that truly stands by them. And as fans, it's up to us to make sure they get it. NewJeans, NewJeans Humiliated, HYBE, ADOR, K-pop, Behind the Scenes K-pop, NewJeans Career, NewJeans Promotions, Injustice NewJeans, NewJeans Global, NewJeans Updates.